Welcome back everybody to Halo Ninja Warrior. Today we have the second episode of Tournament 13 where we will finish off the first stage. In the last episode we saw the first 25 competitors take on the first stage, and the stage proved to be relentless as only 2 competitors were able to clear. Bradley Freakin was the first to clear, making it to stage 2 for his 3rd time in a row, and then the seemingly unskilled Double Ump, who failed early in his previous 5 appearances, shocked us all when he pulled an amazing move on the slider jump, and then cleared the first stage with more than 16 seconds left. In the last episode, we also saw many top competitors fail, including Killer the Man, who failed climbing at the slider jump, and then the Xbox 360 All-Star iGame types who failed the jump hang kai. But then at the end of the last episode, we had Duster Buster 2K make his grand return after a 6 tournament absence, but unfortunately he went out early, coming short of the dismount for the pole maze. But today we will wrap up the first stage and hope to see more competitors succeed on the stage. Today we will see the top 3 finishers of the last tournament, and many other veterans will take their first shot on the Xbox One. With 25 more runs to go, let's get back to the action on stage 1. Number 26 and our first competitor to go is the newcomer Tabnito. What a nice gamer tag to go here. He's got a plasma pistol. This guy is ready to go. First obstacle he will face is the sextuple step. This is his first time, obviously. And just to remind you guys that we did a lottery system, so all the numbers that the competitors have were randomly selected except for the last 3 competitors. Now Tabnito's onto the sextuple step, and oh, he sprints! Whoa, geez, way overjumps the 3rd sextuple step. The 3rd step of the sextuple step, whatever you want to call it. The 3rd step, yeah, that thing. But next up, we've got Joker's 485, another newcomer. He is teabagging and circling and getting ready for this course. He is pumped. Let's see him do the sextuple step. Hopefully he does better than the last guy. Done the first one and the second one. Catches the 3rd one. 4th one. Okay, he's taking his time here. He's cost about 15 seconds so far. And he is through the sextuple step in about 19 seconds. Now he's onto the X bridge. This obstacle caused a couple of difficulties in the last episode. Not too bad though. He goes on to the first one. Wow, he's stable on that first pallet. Oh, he's stable on the 3rd one too. Ooh, you gotta be careful before those things slip off. Oh, but Jokers gets through it. Nicely done. Now onto the pole maze. Wow, he's not stopping. Oh, nope. Maybe he's just lining himself up. Okay. He's costing quite a bit of time here. He's already down to 45 seconds. It's not looking too good for Jokers. But if he gets through this maze fast enough, you never know. He could pull something amazing out. 35 seconds. This is about when you want to be at the warp wall. And he is now at the jump hang kai. Come on, Jokers. Don't size this one up too. Come on, you just gotta go for it. Sometimes you just gotta go. You don't have a choice. Alright, down to 20 seconds. He goes for it. Oh, he jumps pretty late. Wow, he just jumps over the entire trampoline. Well, the biggest joke Jokers had was his own run. Anyway, let's move on to our next competitor. 3rd to go today is FX Illusion. Also a newcomer. This guy is ready to go. 90 seconds onto the sextuple step. This is a friend of Bradley Freakin, who has been doing pretty well in these tournaments, and he just cleared stage 1 in the last episode, so let's see if his friend FX Illusion will be able to live up to being a companion of Bradley Freakin. He's through the sextuple step, also about 18-19 seconds, same as the last guy. Now for the X bridge. First pallet, immediately to the 3rd pallet. Looks like he's going to use all of the pallets here. It's a fine technique, as long as you don't get tripped up by any of them, but he doesn't, and he's under the pole maze. Can he successfully get into it? Yes, he can. He hits the wall, but it doesn't matter because he's in. He's got 50 seconds. He's also not looking too good on time, but if he just keeps moving, I think he'll be fine. Alright, and now for the dismount, backs up, and he lands it. Now for the jump hang kai. Oh, it looks like he's shooting a line to jump. We saw Captain Killer use this technique earlier, but it does cost some time. He's down to 30 seconds now. Time to move, Illusion. Let's go. Come on, really? Alright, he goes for it, and he jumps. And he's into the jump hang kai. Nicely done, FX Illusion. Now he's got to climb over these railings here. He climbs onto the first one. Oh, he slips off. Wow. That is the first competitor we've ever seen fail the inside of the jump hang kai. Well, he did the hard part. He got the bounce right, and he landed inside of the jump hang kai. But when he jumped onto the railings here, I guess he tried to step down back onto the platform too soon and didn't get close enough to the wall. for the walk down. He looked like he had. I guess he just slipped off. I don't know what happened there. That's too bad for illusion. But maybe our next competitor will have better luck. Next up to go is Ninja Guy 9000. This is his 3rd time on the course. The first time was in Tournament 11 when he was one of only 2 competitors to fail the dome steps. Then in the last tournament, he failed the curtain slider just like so many others. Now he's on Tournament 13 on the 6th super step. This is the obstacle he cleared in the last tournament. And the only obstacle he's ever cleared, actually. Hopefully he can clear it twice. He's looking pretty good right now. And nice dismount onto the X bridge. New obstacle. If he beats this obstacle, this will be a personal record for Ninja Guy. He's on to the first one. Oh, skips right to the second one. That was weird. Oh, jeez. I don't know how he got away with that one. But now he's onto the pole maze. He goes right for it. Oh, no good for Ninja Guy. Well, that's still the best performance he's ever had. He's gotten 1 obstacle further in every tournament. Anyway, our next competitor to go is Rikitaro 99. Another newcomer. Got quite a few newcomers going right now. Which is good. I like seeing newcomers on the course. Let's see how Rikitaro does. 90 seconds onto the 6th super step. Oh, jeez. What is he doing? He's just sitting there. He's afraid to jump to the next one. This is a... Oh, jeez. Well, he's out. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Nicely done, Rikitaro. You did about the same as Tabnito. Anyway, our next competitor to go is Dark Wall 52 numbers. This is his 4th appearance. You probably don't recognize that gamer tag because he used to be known as Car Crazy Scott. Fun fact about this guy, in all 3 of his previous attempts, 3 previous runs at stage 1, whatever you want to call it, he failed the giant swing on all 3 of his appearances. So there's no giant swing on this course, so he's got to find somewhere new to fail, unfortunately. Or he could just beat the stage, that'd be fun too. Now he's on the X bridge. Goes right to the 2nd pallet, then the 4th pallet, and the 6th pallet, and nicely done. He is through now onto the pole maze, an obstacle he cleared in the last tournament. Same as the jump tank guy and the 6th super step and all those stupid obstacles. And now he's navigating his way through the maze. He is down to 50 seconds. He's still got enough time as long as he keeps it moving. Going for the dismount of the pole maze, and he's got it now for the jump tank guy. A couple of competitors have failed this obstacle. He goes for it. He jumps. Oh, it was so close for Dark Wall, but he didn't make it in. As you can see right here, he did get a very good bounce. He jumped at about the right time. Could have jumped a little bit later, to be honest. But when he landed, he just didn't get up high enough. The crouch didn't save him. Oh, dang, Dark Wall. That was such a rough way to go out. He was so close to catching that thing. He just didn't make it up, though. Well, hopefully our next competitor will have some better luck. Facing off with stage 1 for his 7th time is our veteran So. Better known as Snozberries, this competitor has had some real success on the Xbox 360. In Tournament 9, after 2 first stage failures, Snoz became the 5th competitor to ever make it to the final stage. However, despite this success, he still has had struggles with the first stage. While he managed to clear stage 1 in Tournament 10, he has failed the first stage on his last 2 appearances. In Tournament 11, he made it all the way to the rope climb, where a simple miscalculation caused him to fall short. Then in Tournament 12, he reached the giant swing, but he got such a good bounce off of the trampoline that he jumped over the swing. Regardless of these failures, Snoz is still one of the top competitors on this course, and he is more than capable of completing any stage that is thrown in his way. The only question is, can he do it when it needs to be done? Will Snoz's jumping abilities prove to be as successful as they were on the Xbox 360 here on the Xbox One? Let's find out. He did have a lot of mixed success, though. I mean, he made it to the final stage, but he's also had a couple unlucky runs in his last 2 appearances. But now he's onto the X bridge. He moves through the 6th super step like a pro. X bridge looks like he's gonna. Oh, he's going for the 2nd to the 6th pallet technique. Very fast way to do it. Now for the pole maze, jumps in, jumps again. He's into it nicely. So 65 seconds still on the clock. Plenty of time for Snoz. He doesn't focus on going fast, just wants to get through the stage. After the jump hang high, can he do it? Oh, he's going on the left side. He jumps, and he's into it. Nicely done. I don't know, he might be the first person who's landed on the left side in this tournament. Maybe, maybe not. He's through the jump hang high, now for the brace ladder. Oh, looks like he's going to go right for it. Oh, he crouches, it stops his momentum. He's got to go back. That costs Snoz a few seconds. Oh, what's he doing? He doesn't know what to do now. It totally ruined his momentum, but he goes for the brace ladder, and he jumps over it. Snozberries is out on the brace ladder. as you can see right here, he jumped too late and he flew over the landing on it. Snoz had a good technique going. He was going to go right for it, but he crouched. And I guess Snoz just lost all his momentum from that. And that is his third first stage failure in a row. Anyway, after Snoz, we had 3 more competitors go, starting with Alex J189. This regular comes back to compete frequently. He failed the jump hang high just like so many others. And then we had the host of Spartan Ninja Warrior himself, Spartan Films, come back. He hadn't competed since Tournament 1. Huge comeback. He failed the jump hang high. He came very close to landing into it, just didn't quite make it. And then after that, we had Hunter Retta, who went out on the pole maze. Just hit his head on the track there, and he had no chance of getting into that shield. But anyway, let's take a look at our next competitor. Next up, we have Pandas for Life. This veteran is here at Halo Ninja Warrior for his 4th time. Pandas is a veteran because back in Tournament 10, he made it to Stage 2. Doing his signature thing here, he likes to shoot the ground with a needler. He did not compete in the last tournament, but he did compete in Tournament 11 where he failed the slider jump. That obstacle is in this tournament, so maybe he can get some revenge if he can make it that far. Next up is the X Bridge, jumps to the second, he does the same thing as Snoz, nicely done. Panda's moving pretty nicely through the course right now. Now for the pole maze. Lines it up, and he's right into it. Doesn't hit the wall, he's bouncing across nicely. Navigating his way through. Looks like Pandas is going to be moving onto the jump hang high. And he is, here he goes, oh, he goes right for it. He's also going to go for the left side, just like Snoz, and he does it. He's into it. I guess Snoz isn't unique anymore. And he's through it. But anyway, this is the obstacle that Snozberry's just failed. Pandas goes right for it, just like Snoz tried to do, but he didn't do it. And Pandas just barely catches the brace. Wow, that was very close by Pandas. Now he's on the warped wall. He's up in 1. He's still got 35 seconds left. This is plenty of time. Now the obstacle he failed before. And he lands on it. Nicely done. Now you just got to climb. This has taken out a couple competitors so far. Irarath and Killer Man. But not Pandas. Pandas is up. He's only got 1 obstacle left. Could he clear stage 1 again? He's still got 18 seconds left. Plenty of time. Got 15 seconds left. He goes for it. And no, Pandas! He slips off the rope climb. What was that? Look at this. He looked like he had a good jump, but I guess he just came up short and bounced all the way down into the water. Oh, Pandas should have given himself more time to speed up before the jump. Oh, that's such a rough way to go out for Pandas. He was so close to beating stage 1 again. But with 1 obstacle away, Pandas is in the water. Oh, that's too bad for Pandas. But if anyone's got a shot at beating this stage, it should be our next competitor. The next challenger to go is one of the top veterans of this course. While he showed up too late to the show to make the rank of All-Star, Gotenks has proven that he deserves to be in the same category as them. He has made it to the 3rd stage in his last 4 appearances, where he made it to the final stage in 2 of them. In the most recent tournament, he was able to reach the crazy cliffhanger which he failed in Tournament 9, and he then failed it again in Tournament 12. He still proved to be one of the main Halo Ninja Warrior heavyweights towards the end of the Xbox 360 tournaments. And now, with all of his skill and success from the Xbox 360, let's hope he continues his domination here on Tournament 13 Stage 1. Without a doubt, one of the top competitors of this course. This is his 6th time. The only time he failed Stage 1 is back in Tournament 8 when he slipped in between the bars on the flying chute. Now he's off onto the sextuple step. Gotenks is flowing right through this obstacle, no hesitation, and he's onto the X Bridge. How is he going to handle this obstacle? He goes for the first pallet, then the 3rd pallet, then the 5th pallet. Nicely done. Uses all the pallets on the right side. Now for the pole maze. He's looking like he's taking a little bit of time to line it up, but he's into it. Still got 65 seconds left. He's navigating his way through the maze. All these obstacles should be easy peasy for Gotenks. I can't imagine him failing any of these obstacles. Now for the jump hang high. He jumps. And he hangs. Nicely done. Gotenks is into the jump hang high. Now he's got to jump over these railings. Don't pull an FX illusion. Come on. There you go. Now he's onto the brace slider. This is where his friend Snozberry's just failed. Hopefully that's not in his head right now. He's got to go for it. He jumps. And he catches the edge of it. Nicely done. He's onto the warped wall. He's still got 33 seconds left as he gets up this in 1. He should be home free. Oh, he's not up in 1. Come on, Gotenks. Get up on your 2nd attempt. Alright, he's up in 2. He's still got 25 seconds left. He hustles. He can make this. He's into the slider jump, and he lands on it. Come on, Gotenks. Time to climb. Only got 18 seconds left. You got to move it. Alright, he's climbing nicely right now. He's still got 12 seconds left. Come on, Gotenks, move. He's down to 10 seconds. This is going to be very close for Gotenks. Come on. Don't stop right now. Come on, you got to climb. Oh my god, he's climbing. He's only got 3 seconds left. Oh, it's going to be very close. Is he going to make it? No, he doesn't make it. The timer hit 0 and Gotenks is out of time. Gotenks just failed the first stage. You can see there's a couple times he just took too long. He waited quite a while in the pole maze and he didn't get up the warped wall and won. Oh, Gotenks has failed the first stage. He just timed out. Less than a second away from hitting that buzzer. That's the first time since Tournament 8 that Gotenks will not be moving on to Stage 2. But our next two competitors didn't have much more luck either. First up was returning competitor Iron Bug Champion, who failed the X Bridge. And following him was Gaming Monkey 617, a very promising competitor back in Tournament 9. Didn't do so well in this tournament though. Anyway, with those two done, we are now on to Ice Spiteful at number 40. This is his 4th time competing. Let's see how he handles the stage. First up is the sextuple step, and looks like Spiteful's got a nice rhythm right here. Flowing right through the sextuple step, and he's through it. Now for the X Bridge. This obstacle is taking out a couple of competitors who take it for granted, but not Spiteful. Spiteful is now onto the pole maze. He jumps, and he's up into it. Nicely done. Navigating his way through the maze. Got a little bit of a crowd back there watching, maybe 2 people. Another jumping Kai. He goes, he jumps, and he hangs. He's nicely into it. Now we gotta jump over these railings. He's looking pretty good right now. And yes, Spiteful is onto the brace slider. Can he do it? He goes for it. He jumps, and Spiteful does it beautifully. That was perfect landing on the brace. Now for the warped wall. Can he get up it in 1? Oh, he's not up it in 1. Luckily, he got here with plenty of time left, so failure shouldn't cost him much. Oh, he slips up again. Okay, he's down to 30 seconds now. It's really time to get this warped wall. Spiteful, come on. Oh, he's not up it. Come on, he's down to 25 seconds now. Spiteful, you gotta get this warped wall if you want a chance. Oh, he's not up it again. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he just jumps right into the water. He gives up. He forfeits his run because he just failed the warped wall too many times. And that's too bad to see Spiteful go out that way. Let's take a look at our next competitor. We've got the newcomer, Exhilaration. He drew number 41, so let's see how he handles this course. Also sitting there with the plasma pistol. 90 seconds on the sextuple step. Exhilaration is also a friend of Bradley Freakin and FX Illusion and Tyler Freakin and all those people. So let's see if he can live up to their reputation. Right now we've got Bradley Freakin who cleared the stage, FX Illusion who failed the jump hang Kai, and Tyler Freakin who failed the brace slider. How will Exhilaration do? Right now he's navigating through the pole maze. Getting ready for the dismount. Looks like he's going to back up, play it safe. He's still got a minute left on the clock, plenty of time. As long as he goes for this jump hang Kai, he goes for it. And yes, Exhilaration is into it. Nicely done. Now Exhilaration hopping over these railings. How will he do now? And he's onto the brace slider. He's just walking. He's strolling on his way over there. And looks like he's going to use the corner piece. Nicely done through the brace slider onto the warped wall. Spiteful just got eliminated here because he couldn't get up it. Kind of gave up. Oh, he's not up it in 1. He's down to 30 seconds. He goes right for it a second time. He's not up it in 2. Oh, this is hurting Exhilaration's time. He's not up it in 3. This is 3 failures. This is not looking good for Exhilaration. Oh, he's up it on his 4th attempt though. Now he's got the slider jump. He goes in for it. He's still got 16 seconds left. I don't know if it's going to be enough time, but first he's got to make this climb. Oh, he slips. No, Exhilaration. Oh, he failed to climb with the slider jump. Well, that's too bad for Exhilaration. Anyway, let's see how our next competitor does. Next up, we've got the veteran Expose. This is his 9th appearance on Halo Ninja Warrior. He has competed in every tournament since Tournament 4, except for the last tournament. He missed Tournament 12, unfortunately. But now he's back on the Xbox One. In his last 3 appearances, I think he's beaten the first stage, 9, 10, and 11. He cleared stage 1 in all 3 of those appearances. Expose definitely one of the top veterans of this course. So let's see how he handles this stage 1. This stage 1 has not been easy at all. Oh, he looks at the crowd. I guess he's happy about the X Bridge. Now for the pole mace, he's into it. Nicely done. Still got 65 seconds left. That seems to be the average amount of time we've got left going into this pole maze. And goes for the dismount. Nicely done. After the jump hang Kai. Oh, where's he going? Expose, you're so sloppy. What was that? Wow. Exposed goes out on the jump hang high of stage 1. Let's take a look at that. As you can see right here, he pulled way to the right. You can actually see he didn't even hit the trampoline. There's a clear line where he did not even touch that thing. I'm amazed he still got a bounce from that. And it wasn't a very good bounce though. He didn't even get like halfway to landing that thing. Well, that's too bad to see Exposed go out so early. Luckily, he's got plenty of company, because the next person was Volcanic Crowd, a newcomer, shooting his way to the starting platform, who went out on the sextuple step. And then immediately following him was 97 Grizzlies, who also had a plasma pistol charged up, ready to fire, and he didn't do any better. Let's hope that our next competitor will have a better shot than those last two. Back for his 9th time is Halo Ninja Warrior veteran Sane the Legend. Sane has been competing ever since Tournament 5 and has not missed a single tournament since. Back in Tournament 6, he made it to the 3rd stage, but after that he had a streak of difficulties with the 1st stage. After 4 consecutive Stage 1 failures, Sane came into Tournament 11 with a vengeance and finally advanced to the 2nd stage, where he ended up failing on the metal spin. Then in the last tournament he made it to Stage 2 again, however this time he failed on the new swing ladder. Now, with Sane having proven his jumping abilities again, let's see if he can clear Stage 1 for his 3rd time in a row. Well, so far we've seen a lot of people struggle with this course. Sane the Legend also on his 9th appearance, same as Exposed. Let's hope he does better than Exposed. I'm surprised Exposed went out like that. But Sane moving through the sextuple step nicely. Sane always so smooth in these courses. This guy really knows how to jump. And he's onto the X bridge. Hits the 1st pallet, the 3rd pallet, and the 5th pallet, and he skips right to the end, just like Gotenks did, I believe. After the pole maze. He jumps, and he's right into it. And guess how much time he has left? 65 seconds. Wow. Navigating his way through the maze, he's almost out of it. He's going for the dismount, and nicely done. He's onto the jump hang high. He goes for it. Exposed just failed it. Can he get it? No, Sane goes out on it too. Wow, he got such a bad bounce. He hit his head on the landing platform. Look at that. He just didn't get a good enough bounce, and the landing platform bounced him straight into the water. You can tell he jumped too early there and just didn't hit the trampoline in the right spot. That's another veteran going out on the jump hang high. I'm amazed right now. That's too bad for Sane the Legend. And then we had 2 more competitors go right after him. Com Delta, a newcomer. He tried to surf the 1st pallet of the X bridge. Not sure what he was thinking there. And then the newcomer who drew the highest possible position. At number 47, we had Nice Cat versus Xbox, who made it to the pole maze, but in Duster Buster style fashion, he failed to dismount. With only 3 runs to go, it's time we have a look at this stage's Ninja Killer. While our competitors have been having a hard time with all of the obstacles in this stage, there is one obstacle that is clearly dominating our competition. With a record-breaking 15 failures so far, the jump hang high has proven to not be so simple as it seemed from Tournament 12. Redesigned to be more difficult since the previous tournament, more than half the competitors who have reached it so far have failed it. Many veterans such as Sane the Legend and Exposed have failed it, and even the Xbox 360 All-Star I game types fell short on it. While this stage is difficult overall, it's clear that the jump hang high is truly making the difference in this tournament. But if there's anyone who has a shot at beating this stage, it is our next competitor. Next up to go is one of the top competitors of Halo Ninja Warrior. Hunter Unit 751 was an all-star of the Xbox 360 with an amazing record of 12 consecutive Stage 1 clears, and he made it to Stage 3 in 9 of those appearances. In the most recent tournament, Tournament 12, Hunter reached the crazy cliffhanger which he had beaten before. However, this time as he went for the dismount, he came up short and was unable to reach his goal of making the final stage for his 2nd time. But now, with this stage proving to be extremely difficult, can Hunter Unit 751 continue his streak of Stage 1 clears, or will his incredible record finally come to an end? Well, here we go, watching Hunter just praying that he will break this unforgiving spree of 1st stage failures. Number 48, here goes Hunter Unit 751 on Tournament 13, Stage 1. He's got an amazing record. 12 clears in a row is just insane. But it's really looking like this might be the stage that breaks it. Hunter, you really gotta step up your game right now if you want to keep that streak alive. He's going through the X bridge, and he's looking very solid right now, as Hunter always does. Now he's onto the pole maze, he's into it, and he's got to navigate his way through. If Hunter can beat the jump hang kai, he'll have a real good shot. This is the obstacle that took out his friend Game Types and countless other competitors. Actually, I can't count, it's 15. But anyway, Hunter's into it, and he's still got 52 seconds left. He's moving on to the brace ladder. This took out his friend Snoz. Can Hunter overcome this? Oh, he does an interesting technique, and it works perfectly for Hunter. He's through the brace ladder onto the warped wall. He's still got 40 seconds left, plenty of time. Oh, he doesn't get up it in one, though. Okay, Hunter, come on, time to get up this wall. Oh, he's not up in two. Okay, he's down to 32 seconds. He's still got enough time if he gets up it right now. He's not up in three. This is really hurting Hunter's time. Come on, Hunter, you gotta get this warped wall. Okay, he's up on his fourth attempt. No, he's really got to move through the slider jump if he wants to clear. 20 seconds left. Come on, Hunter. He's climbing right now. He is climbing with all the speed he can muster. Alright, but he's onto the rope climb. He's still got 10 seconds left. I don't want him to end up like Gotenks. Come on. Keep climbing that rope. Yeah, you got it, Hunter. He's still got 5 seconds left. And Hunter Unit clears stage 1 with 2.58 seconds left. Amazingly done. He really pulled it out there. He was looking so smooth throughout the entire course until he reached the warped wall. He got through the jump hang kai that's taken out so many competitors. He slipped up 3 times on the warped wall, though. Got up it on his 4th attempt and raced his way to the finish. Hunter just about cleared stage 1 with only 2.58 seconds left, but we finally broke that streak of stage 1 failures. Well done, Hunter. I'm very impressed. That is his 13th stage 1 clear in a row. It's actually not the first time he's been in this situation either. Back in Tournament 8, he failed the warped wall 3 times. And on both attempts, he was able to pack up. I don't know what Hunter does, but somehow he manages to find a way to clear within the time limit, even after failing the warped wall 3 times. So very well done, Hunter. I'm glad to say you will be moving back on to the 2nd stage. Well, after seeing that incredible performance, hopefully our next competitor can provide us with a similar amount of success. Here goes Alpha Puma shooting his way onto the 1st stage. Hunter Unit only the 3rd person to clear this 1st stage. Alpha Puma really wants to be the 4th. He is number 49 because in the last tournament he had an amazing performance where he made it to the hang climb of stage 3. He was the 2nd best performer in the last tournament, only being beaten by the all-star Buddy Jumps. But now Alpha Puma is onto this 1st stage, moving through the sextuple step nicely. Now for the X bridge. He's trying to show Hunter that Hunter's not the only all-star worthy jumper here. I don't know. It sounded like a good thing to say. Alpha Puma just really wants to be the 1st stage, is basically what I'm trying to say. He's been practicing a lot for this tournament. He practices a lot for every tournament. He was the 1st person to clear stage 1 in Tournament 11. He's into the jump hang kai. Wow, he boots himself right onto that 1st railing. That was very interesting. Now he's onto the brace ladder. Can Puma get the brace ladder? He goes for it, and looks very nice, yes. Now for the warped wall. Can he get up it in 1? If he does, oh wow, he's got tons of time left too. Look at Puma go. He's still got 40 seconds left onto the slider jump. He's got all the time in the world right now. He can relax, just take this climb easily. But don't do it like Killer demanded. Come on. Make this jump. And yes, Puma's got the slider jump. Looks like he's going onto the rope climb with 25 seconds left. As long as you don't pull a pandas here. Nicely done. He's still got 20 seconds left to clear this stage. Puma is climbing. Come on, Puma. Be the 4th person to clear. That's right. You go. Yeah. Clear with 14.66 seconds left. Alpha Puma only the 4th person to be moving on to the 2nd stage. Very well done. And with that, we are down to the final competitor of this tournament. There is only one man left to give us hope of a 5th person on the 2nd stage. The last competitor of this tournament is one of only 2 grand champions of this course. Buddy Jumps achieved total victory back in Tournament 7, but since then he has had some very back and forth results. In Tournament 8, he failed the half-pipe attack on stage 1, but then made it to stage 3 in his next 2 appearances. In Tournament 11, he suffered a huge shock when he failed on the circle hammer of stage 1, but he bounced right back from that failure and stunned us all when he made it back to the final stage in the last tournament. But he also came within 1/3 of a second of achieving total victory for a 2nd time, but one little mistake caused Buddy to time out. Now let's see one of, if not the top competitor, take on this brutal 1st stage. Here he is, the Xbox 360 All-Star, 1st ever grand champion of Halo Ninja Warrior. Buddy looking nice just with his armor. You can already tell he's serious just by looking at a Spartan. Every time you look into those eyes, or that visor, whatever it is, you just know Buddy is ready to jump. And look at Buddy go. He's flying through the course already. Look at him through the X-Brace, now for the pole maze. Jumps right into it, and he's right into the pole maze. Now he just gotta navigate his way through. Buddy jumps looking very nice right now. He's gonna back up, get that nice dismount. Yes, now he's onto the jump Henkai. He goes for it. Can he land it? Yes, Buddy's into the jump Henkai. Once Buddy's into that jump Henkai, I don't think there's anything on this course that can stop him now. Now he's onto the brace slider. Don't take this one for granted. Snoz did. Oh, he looks like he's gonna do that Ump and Bradley technique. He jumps on the side there. Now for the warped wall. Can he get up it in one? Yes, Buddy's up it in one. Look at him flying right now. Now for the slider jump. Alright, he lands up top. Oh, looks like he's gonna go down under. Oh, yes, oh, nicely done, Buddy. He goes down under the slider jump. That saves him a few seconds. 30 seconds onto the rope climb. He's going for it. Oh, Buddy, no! He slipped off the rope climb just like Pandas, except he walked past it. What was that? Buddy just slipped around the corner. He probably would have got the fastest time there, but Buddy just slipped off, and that is the end of him on this first stage. And with that disappointing failure, we are now done with the first stage. We just saw as 50 competitors took to this new tournament, but we have now seen a record low as only 4 competitors are going to be moving on to stage 2. Double Ump managed to maintain the fastest time through stage 1, and he was joined by Alpha Puma, Bradley Freakin, and Hunter Unit 751. In a tournament of defeat, these 4 are the only ones left standing and are our only hopes for success in this tournament. In the next episode, they will take on the second stage, which has been built on Halo 2 Anniversary. This will test our competitors' jumping skills across multiple Halo games, allowing us to see who really does have the true skills of a Halo jumper. On that second stage, they will face off with the usual stage 2 obstacles like the Salmon Ladder, Spider Walk, and Balance Tank, and if they can clear that stage, then they will have a shot at the third stage and possibly reach the final stage. But anyway, that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed and will watch the next episode. For anyone who would like to do a run in a future tournament, make sure to send a message to SMOKEY MASSACRE on Xbox Live, and also remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time on Halo Ninja Warrior.